I sat for an interview with Washington Life, a local magazine covering DC society. They'd wanted both me and Issy, but Issy declined. In her absence, they titled the piece, 3 Things About Emmy Crawford. 1. Her current read. The Jungle, next on the pre-college reading checklist she created for herself. 2. Her favorite way to spend a day. Coffee and cake cups with my sister Issy. 3. Her biggest dream. I want to take nationals in debate this season. I'd call number 3 a goal, not a dream, but I let it slide. The article's title was a nod to my debater brain, as I'd shared with the reporter how I perpetually organized the world into lists of 3. Overall, it was a good, fluffy piece, which expanded on each of those things about me. But this was a sanctioned interview, whereas the paparazzi happy hour every night outside our house is decidedly not. And Issy, hater of all media, is clueless about the feeding frenzy. Tonight, we're late getting out the door because she decided to recurl her hair just one more time. Read several more times. And we didn't step out the door until 10 on the button. And now, because of the sharks, I'm sending her back in. As she quietly re-enters the back door, I scrunch myself into the spirea bushes so that I, too, am out of sight. My hair tangles in branches and clings to my cheeks, while my heart rate shoots straight to cardio zone. The white van trudges by, but I'm so buried in ivory flowers that I doubt I'm seen. 4 minutes later, the phone in my trembling hand becomes a beacon in the dark. Issy. Almost there. Trying to get Maple to chill. Emmy. No worries. What I want to type is, await my cue. But that will set off Issy's anxiety, and that's the last thing I want. It's a final fling of summer party, as she and I and everyone head back to the proverbial grind this coming Monday. We've never gone to a bash like this before, but Issy has been talking about it all month. What are you doing in there? My startle sends filmy petals flying. Issy swipes them from my black tank top as my heart jackhammers away. Waiting for you, Dr. Stealth. Let's go. Our sandals flip and flop over hot pavement as the summer remnant damp amplifies our hair, soaks into our clothes. The sky is completely black, and clouds block the moon. A lunar kind of look. We reach our destination in short order, but the house is quiet. Blinds closed, no porch light on. She said Friday night, right? Issy bends over her iPhone. Yep, definitely, I say. But still double-check my texts with Liv, my best friend and brilliant debate partner, on my own phone. Issy looks over her shoulder and from side to side, channeling that escaped fugitive energy that comes out when she's anxious. Wait, are you sure we should be doing this? What if we get caught? I tamp down the urge to roll my eyes. Issy is the queen of half-cooked plans. Her room is a mishmash of partially finished crochet and knitting projects. Then there's the nearly done paint-by-numbers kits, the first pages of a novel she scrawled in a special notebook and never touched again, the basket of clothes that sits near her dresser. Clean, but not folded and put away. In our youth, she'd once set up a lemonade stand, but forgot to bring cups, so she let thirsty neighborhood kids take swigs straight out of the pitcher for $0.25 each. This spring, she'd decided she was a master gardener and begged Mom to buy her supplies for planting vegetable seedlings, which promptly wilted when Issy forgot to care for them. All those years ago, I'd swept in with a new backwash-free pitcher of country time pink lemonade, a bag of Solo cups, and a few bucks worth of quarters for change. As for the vegetables, I saved most of the seedlings. We're still eating this summer's tomatoes. Of course, now that we're getting older, and I've got a bit of a reputation to uphold, I've had to quit going along with all of Issy's schemes. I'm Emmy Crawford.